What's up, Buck Nation? I'm back at it again with another video. It is 3 o'clock in the morning, and I decided to do this video real quick. Well, it's not going to be a quick video, but it's something that I've been working on all day, and I want to give a shot at, see if I can make a video, something like a documentary almost. So here we go. Now, of course, new to the channel, like, subscribe. Now it helps me, helps out the channel. Follow me on Twitter, BuckU2021. We're getting there to the 50 subscriber mark for the Mike Evans black and gold jersey. I say every video, guys, so you know, let a friend and a friend know. Subscribe to my channel. Let's get this jersey out. So I was here watching a movie with my wife on my day off and everything, and I was just thinking about our roster, old and past and current. And I remember, you know, I'm thinking about, you know, most of our receivers, you know, you think about Buccaneers receivers, you think about Mike Evans, the first one, because he is the GOAT receiver in our franchise history. But you think about, you know, Riedel Anthony's, Keyshawn Johnson, Joe Jaravicious, Vincent Jackson, and Antonio Bryant, Antonio Brown, Chris Godwin, and you go tight ends. You know, we can go with Todd Yoder, Ken Dilger, Gronk. You can go with Kellen Winslow, and you can go with Dallas Clark, who was with us for a cup of coffee. But there's one person who I feel like we got robbed of, and we never got his fully potential, and that is one Michael Clayton. Now, some of you guys might remember Michael Clayton, number 80 for the Buccaneers receiver. If you don't, I'm going to just give you his career journey, if you want to say. So, 2003 season, we wasn't very good. We was 7-9. It was more like, you know, Super Bowl hangover. You know what I mean? We didn't defend our crown. If you remember that season, that was the season where, if I'm not mistaken, that's when we blew the 35-7 lead against the Colts, and they had a comeback on us. So that was just a bad omen to our season. So we 7-9, and you know, our receivers at the time were Keyshawn Johnson, Keenan McCardell. Now Keyshawn Johnson, ever since he's been in Tampa, he just got a ring out of it. He was not the number one that we thought. If anything, you can make the argument Joe Jaravicious had a better span than Keyshawn when Keyshawn was there. But that's another topic, hopefully for another day. But we had Keenan McCardell and Keyshawn Johnson, and it came down to those two to be our receiving option, and only one came to the party. Keenan McCardell had 84 catches, 1,174 yards, and 8 touchdowns. Keyshawn Johnson, on the other hand, had only 45 catches, 600 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Now I want you to take a guess. Which one of those two players made the Pro Bowl? Now, if you say Keyshawn Johnson, pause the video and go. I'm just playing. It was Keenan McCardell, obviously, that made the Pro Bowl. So we traded Keyshawn. No, we sent Keyshawn to Dallas. Keenan McCardell goes to San Diego, I think. Yeah, he goes to San Diego. And we traded Keyshawn to Dallas for Joey Galloway. And I might be wrong. I might get my time wrong. But draft coming up. We need a receiver. Who do we get? We get LSU receiver, first round, 15 pick, Michael Clayton. Me personally, I was ecstatic when I heard we got Michael Clayton. I watched him in the championship game. The measurements added up. He was a tall, lanky receiver. Wasn't very fast, but he was lanky. He was a possession receiver. You know what I mean? I was happy. I said, okay, our receiving game is gonna pick up some. We okay. We will at least be a wild card team. Things was looking up for the Buccaneers. Michael Clayton again, 15th overall pick. And immediately, rookie season, he made a crazy impact. 80 catches, 1,193 yards, and 7 touchdowns. Two things I want to bring about that. First, he led the whole team in receiving, yards, and touchdowns. But the 80 catches at the time was a rookie record. Now, obviously that record's been broken recently by Jalen Waddle of the Miami Dolphins, but I feel that was so impressive because back then the league was more a run-based game. You know, had Peyton Manning and Tom Brady who putting up these astronomical numbers, but it was still a running league. So for somebody to put up 1,100 yards, especially as a rookie, like I feel he should have been a Pro Bowler, even if he was just an alternate, just off of that. But Michael Clayton came and he produced, and he did a crazy job. But, you know, he came in, put up numbers, and any other year, let's say last year or the year after, he would have been offensive rookie of the year. Well, Cadillac won in 06. So, yeah, he would have been offensive rookie of the year. But because Big Ben came in, Ben Roethlisberger came in, and he won like his first 12 games after he replaced Tommy Maddox. And Big Ben, you know, he just went on an undefeated tear, and he took the league by storm. So you had to get the Big Ben. I mean, so Michael Clayton was a co-rookie of the year. He was the runner-up. We can take that home. Cool. Okay. You know, season didn't go as planned, but we got something. We got something. We got a receiver, a young receiver that we can build up and be the number one and take us to new heights. That was the mind frame at the time. But 2005 came, and it was not a pretty year. Mike Clayton in 2005 had 32 catches, 372 yards, and no touchdowns. Now, that being said, he was injured. But even if he wasn't injured, he just wasn't putting up those numbers. Like even if he wasn't injured, he was not putting up the consistent numbers. So, 2008, so I'm going to jump ahead. 2006, comes around. So, okay, you know what? You had a, honeymoon phase. Cool. Don't worry about it. You had a good rookie year, down year due to injury. Come back. Show us what you got. 2006, be an animal. 33 catches, 356 yards. And 1 touchdown. Now, that bright spot was that 1 touchdown was a game winner against Cincinnati, and that was our first win of the season. But after that game, he went on injury reserve, missed a chunk of the season, another disappointing season. 2007 come along. Okay, Michael Clayton, like, come on, you Galloway, what's going on? Like, come on, we got something. Galloway doing his thing. You need to come along and help out Joey Galloway. 2007 come along, 22 catches, 301 yards, no touchdowns. Oh, God, Michael Clayton, bro. Like, you ain't a bust because that rookie season is kind of like keeping your career afloat and keeping your potential afloat. But you're not producing. You're not following up. You've had more bad seasons than good season, And the last time people remember you was that one bad season. So 2008 come along. It looked up for us as a team. We made the playoffs against the Giants, who won the Super. We played against the Giants. Okay, Mike Clayton. You only had 38 catches, 484 yards, and 1 touchdown. I guess you can say that was an improvement. That was the most he's had since his rookie season. And he even got into a playoff game. But he didn't really do much. Only 3 catches for 39 yards. 13 yards a catch. But he only had 3 catches. And not only that, but it was a contract year for Michael Clayton. He was set to be a free agent. So it's like, do we sign him? Or do we go find somebody else? And we signed him. He got a 5-year deal. He got paid. Good for him. 2009, you got your money, you motivated, you finna come in, you finna be an animal, you finna work out, you finna be healthy, you finna dominate. You gonna use your height, everything. Nah, he ain't do that. Nah, he ain't do that. Mike Clayton gave us 16 catches, 230 yards, and 1 touchdown. There's been players that does that in a game. It's just, this is what you give us. And not only that, Mike Clayton gave a quote. Mike Clayton gave a quote. And I'm finna try to put it up real quick. And that's what I feel like, and this was why I was done with him. Because he put up a quote, and it was just, I don't know, just bad. Clayton was asked after the game about the Bucs fan backlash he endured on Tampa's slow start and his early season struggles. He was dropping a lot of balls. I mean, open balls too. So his response touched a nerve with Bucs fans when he said, I mean, regardless of what they say, the check is in the bank. That's not changing. That kind of reminds me of if you go switch over to NBA, that kind of reminds me of the Andrew Bynum situation when he said there's a bank in every city. And it just showed the Buccaneers fan base that all thing you're worried about is the paycheck. And we released him after that. You know what? It is what it is. You gotta go. You gotta go, Clayton. We moving on. It just ain't working out. I mean, I think 2009 we had Vincent Jackson on that team, and he was balling and he was doing it. I think Vincent Jackson. Well, 2008 we had Antonio Bryant. I think. Yeah, I'm sure. But okay, besides the point. So we released him. Who gets picked? He picks him up by the New York Giants. The Giants picked him up. I didn't even know he was playing for the Giants. The Giants playing a game one time, and I just seen my number 83, Mike Clayton. I'm like, oh, he with the Giants now. Oh, okay, well, he found a team. But but Mike Clayton got a Super Bowl out of it against the Patriots, the 17-14 Patriots, and he got a Super Bowl out of it, and that's it for Michael Clayton. His career stats are 223 yards, 223 catches, 2,955 yards, and 10 touchdowns. He had more touchdowns his rookie season than any other time the rest of his career combined. He had almost half of his total yards in his rookie season that he had his career. Like, he almost had half the catches. Like, his career, but basically sums up his rookie year in 2004. That's his career. You can just forget about from 2005 to 2010. You can forget about it because it was just nothing important to write home about. Like, and I wish we could have got something because you are that big and you're that tall and you're that lanky. You should just dominate smaller corners, but Michael Clayton did it. Anywho, guys, this is the video. I want to thank you guys for listening. This is probably my longest video. I got to edit it now, so I hope it's worth it. I'm going to try to do some more of these, but again, thank you guys for listening. It is 4 o'clock in the morning. I gotta get some sleep. Well, I'm going to play a game of 2K first, then we'll go to sleep. So you guys have a good night, and peace.